When you consider a single penny, it's not really all that impressive. Take away 3/4 of that penny, and the 1/4 of 1 cent you're left with wouldn't seem to have much of an impact. But those quarter cents add up in a very important way, and that's why city leaders are asking voters to approve the renewal of a 1/4 cent sales tax in November.
This is a renewal for the 1/4 cent sales tax. This is the 4th time that we've gone to the voters to renew this sales tax. It's not an increase, and it will continue the momentum with our park system and also help with our public works facility.
City Manager Brooks Mitchell says the 1/4 cent sales tax has significantly elevated the quality of life for more residents, and renewing the tax will allow the city to keep up with growing demands.
If the voters approve this, it will allow us to help expand the station, the services that we can offer, and also growing city will also help us with our public works facility be able to help maintain the city.
Sue Wood, Moore's Director of Parks and Recreation, says the need for expansion at the station is something that more residents have been asking for.
This proposition is citizen-driven. We listen to your concerns, and we've taken those concerns into account when we've made these plans. If this proposition passes, then we'll be able to implement the plan that you've been asking for.
The biggest need at the station is for more space.
Adding more childcare space, because we're now having to use the meeting rooms and the activity room for childcare whenever it's available, and then we have no room for activities. So we want to be able to have martial arts. We don't have a really good area for that when we have fitness going on at the same time. So that's what we're working. It's more of a coordination of activities so that we can offer more things at the same time, and the citizens will have a wider variety of activities to choose from.
Those plans include a significant expansion of meeting room space on the north end of the station.
Room the size of a basketball court, except it won't be used for a basketball court. It'll be used for programming rooms. It'll be used for summer programs and other things that we do during the year. The gym upstairs will be expanded. The 2 rooms on each end of the gym that are used for aerobics and other fitness type classes, those will be moved downstairs into the existing meeting rooms, and then we'll build 2 new meeting rooms. So it'll give us a lot more space to accommodate the request of our patrons and other groups from outside the city that like the facility and want to hold meetings there.
And it's important to remember that voting yes on the tax proposition will not mean an increase in sales tax, and it will allow the city to improve the station, which has been wildly popular both inside and outside Moore.
It's been much more successful than what we thought it would be, because of the demand just for the facility as a whole, be it the meeting rooms or our fitness classes or summer programming. We just feel like it's time to expand the station just to be able to accommodate all of the programming that our citizens want.
Funds from the 1/4 cent sales tax extension will also be used for another important project, rebuilding the city's aging public works facility.
Current facilities are anywhere from 40 to 50 years old.
Aside from the administration building, the rest of Moore's public works facility was built in the early 70s and late 60s. Assistant City Manager Jerry Eiler says the aging buildings and a lack of space make it difficult to keep up with Moore's growing maintenance needs.
The biggest portion of the improvements for public works will actually be with fleet maintenance and that facility.
Switching over to trucks powered by compressed natural gas has helped save the city hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the problem crews face is there's no maintenance space for those vehicles.
Now with CNG trucks, they have to have special facilities. Right now when we work on our CNG trucks, we have to work outside. And in the wintertime, that's difficult to do.
Eiler says upgrading the public works facility will provide much needed space for police and fire vehicles along with street maintenance vehicles. It will also include diagnostic equipment that will decrease repair time.
By being able to respond better to repair and maintain that equipment, that'll allow us to provide better service to maintain the streets, maintain the drainage channels, pick up the garbage in a timely fashion.
All of these improvements and upgrades are important for a growing city, and they rely on a yes vote by voters on November 3rd.
Well, if the voters approve this, it will allow us to respond to the request and desires of our voters to help expand the station, the services that we can offer, and also growing city will also help us with our public works facility, be able to help maintain the city.
If you have questions or comments, you can call City Hall at 405-793-5000.